all know that Blue Ivy came from a surrogate. They shut that hospital down like a president had just been. And parents who had just had children themselves weren't even allowed to see their own kids for 24 hours.
So it looks like Jaguar Wright just can't let go of her obsession with the Carters. She's been coming for them for years, and somehow she still hasn't caught a single lawsuit from their camp. Wild, right? She's thrown out some crazy claims before, saying that family's been corrupted by Hollywood, that Jay-Z supposedly sacrificed Biggie just to take his spot, and even that Beyonce's out here stealing songs and souls like it's a clearance sale. This time, though, she's turning things up another notch, claiming she's about to expose Blue Ivy's so-called surrogate mother.
Beyonce couldn't get pregnant, not naturally. What I do know is this. Beyonce got on that stage with that fake baby bump. It was lined up with the same timing of where Kathy White would have been in her second trimester. The timeline of when she delivered Blue Ivy lines up almost perfect with the timeline of when Kathy White would have delivered.
Yep, you heard that right. Allegedly, Beyonce never carried her first baby herself. Those whispers started way back in 2011, when Bey first announced she was pregnant with Blue Ivy. She even appeared on an Australian show, Sunday Night with Molly Meldrum, to talk about motherhood and more. But people online couldn't stop talking about one thing. When Beyonce leaned forward to sit down, her baby bump looked like it folded in half. Fans froze the clip, slowed it down, and went crazy over it. Back when this whole thing went down, almost 14 years ago now, the internet was losing its mind. Conspiracy theories were flying everywhere, and people had a lot to say. One wild rumor claimed Beyonce faked the pregnancy just to keep Jay-Z's other alleged baby mama out of the picture, who was supposedly pregnant around the same time. Another theory said the pregnancy was nothing but a PR move, a way to boost her image and keep the world obsessed with her family drama.
There are actually a lot of people that believe this rumor, and it's crazy. I guess there are some crazy celebrities in the world, so...
Crazy, right? Beyonce later came out laughing it off, saying the whole thing was ridiculous. But that didn't stop tabloids from eating it up and milking every angle they could. Eventually, though, things calmed down when people noticed how much Blue Ivy looked like a young Beyonce. Same eyes, same smile, the whole package. But here's the twist. Jaguar Wright just brought the rumor back from the dead. She's naming names now and claiming that Beyonce's baby bump was straight up fake. According to Jaguar, Beyonce used a surrogate named Kathy White. And get this, allegedly, on the day Blue was born, the Carters paid the hospital a whopping $1.3 million to lock the place down. No cameras, no pictures, no leaks, nothing. Supposedly, that's why there's no proof of the surrogate story. Now, the hospital that got dragged into this mess, Lenox Hill Hospital, quickly came out to shut the rumors down. They publicly denied ever taking a single dollar from Beyonce, Jay-Z, or anyone in their circle to close off parts of the hospital. They said flat out that no money was exchanged and no areas were locked down for the Carters. But here's where things get interesting. Patients from that same day swear it didn't feel normal. Multiple people complained about extra tight security, saying visitors, nurses, and even some doctors were suddenly blocked from certain hallways. They said it was like a VIP lockdown and no one could figure out why. So now everyone's asking the same question. Who is this mysterious Kathy White? Turns out Kathy wasn't some random woman off the street. She worked in Hollywood as a publicist and health coach out in LA, and she did a bit of acting too. Word is, she was well connected, moving in celebrity circles, hanging around big names like Jay-Z and Diddy. Nobody's sure how she got close to Jay, but rumor has it they had a mutual friend, Claudia Jordan. Then came the bombshell, a leaked photo showing Jay-Z, Diddy, and Kathy partying together in Vegas. Journalist Liz Crokin, the one who broke the story, said she actually spoke with Kathy years ago. At first, Kathy denied any connection to Jay-Z, but after that photo dropped, she hit Liz back up saying she wanted to go public. Liz revealed that back in 2011, Kathy was ready to tell everything, and it was supposed to be her big moment before things took a dark turn. Just days after Kathy White reportedly said she wanted to go public, she was found dead. Journalist Liz Crokin has been saying for years that she believes Kathy didn't just die, she was silenced, and that Jay-Z might have had something to do with it. That's a heavy claim, but people haven't stopped talking since. Officially, reports said Kathy passed away in her apartment from a sudden brain aneurysm at only 28 years old. But here's what made everyone raise their eyebrows. People close to her swore she was in perfect health. No bad habits, no smoking, no drinking, nothing that would explain her sudden death. And to make it even more suspicious, it all happened right after she supposedly planned to expose something major. Now, the streets are buzzing with wild theories. Some say Kathy was actually pregnant with Jay-Z's child, and that the baby she was carrying could be the same child we know today as Blue Ivy. Jaguar Wright's been turning up the heat on that rumor, and it's catching fire again online. To make things even murkier, folks are drawing comparisons between Kathy's case and Kim Porter's, Diddy's ex, who also passed under strange circumstances while allegedly ready to spill secrets. Kim's ex, Al B. Sure, even said he believes she was taken out, not just a victim of pneumonia. You believe that? Jaguar Wright isn't holding back. She's straight up claiming that Jay-Z is way worse than Diddy. That's a bold statement, but she's standing on it loud and clear. And just when you think things can't get wilder, fans started digging into Beyoncé's own music, pointing out the lyrics in her songs, Daughter and Heaven. In those tracks, Beyoncé talks about a body laid on the floor, blood on couture, and how heaven couldn't wait for someone she lost. Those lines sent fans spiraling. Many believe she was talking about losing a child, and that maybe Kathy White's pregnancy or her baby somehow became part of that story. Some fans say Kathy might have been the surrogate, while others think her tragedy was used to cover up something deeper. It's all speculation, but people online are convinced there's more to it than meets the eye. And Jaguar Wright keeps feeding the fire, calling out the industry, hinting that nothing is what it seems. These days, it feels like every other week another shocking claim drops about a celebrity. Just recently, tabloids even started buzzing about a so-called Kanye West clone being spotted, saying the man we see now isn't the same old Ye. What's going on out here? Make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss when that report drops. One commenter even said, "I think she looks more like Kathy White than Beyonce, especially with how they shut down that whole hospital." Another person chimed in saying, "I always knew there was a surrogate, but I never thought it was Kathy White." They added that it totally makes sense why Beyonce allegedly had an entire hospital floor shut down just for herself, because if this story is true, privacy would have been everything. Fans online are piecing together every photo, every lyric, every suspicious detail from that time, trying to find proof that something deeper was going on behind those velvet ropes. Then came another chilling comment that sent the internet into a frenzy. Wouldn't be the first woman's life Jay-Z took. Let's not forget Aaliyah. That statement alone reignited a whole new wave of speculation, with people bringing up every old connection, his rumor, and timeline from back in the day. Some even claim that powerful figures in the industry have been covering up tragedies for decades, and that what's surfacing now is just the tip of the iceberg. Of course, none of this has been proven, but the internet doesn't care. The theories are spreading like wildfire. Some say this is all just entertainment gossip taken too far, while others swear it's the truth hidden in plain sight. After Jaguar Wright's claims went viral, people began digging through old interviews, archived footage, and social media posts, and what they found has the internet losing it. Some fans pointed out that Beyoncé has never shown any behind-the-scenes footage of her pregnancy with Blu Ivy, even though she's always been open about her life and artistry. Others noticed that the few photos from that era looked too perfect, almost like they were carefully staged. Coincidence or controlled narrative? Meanwhile, Jaguar's doubling down, going live on Instagram and dropping cryptic lines like, "They can try to silence me, but the truth gon' speak for itself." That alone sent conspiracy pages into overdrive, with thousands of people reposting clips, claiming she's risking everything to tell what really went down. Some even say she's being watched, while others think she's clout chasing, but one thing's for sure, people can't stop watching. And just when you think it couldn't get more dramatic, fans started comparing Blu Ivy's facial features side by side with Kathy White's old photos. The comment sections are wild, people saying things like, "The resemblance is uncanny," while others fire back, calling it disrespectful to drag a child into grown folks' drama. So now the real question is, do you believe the hype? Could it be true that Beyoncé had complications during her pregnancy and decided to use a surrogate? Or are the rumors going even deeper, that she allegedly didn't want to risk her perfect image and body, so she brought in Kathy White to secretly carry Blu Ivy instead? The internet's divided right down the middle, and honestly, every new receipt that drops just adds more fuel to this fire. Some say the whole thing is a twisted conspiracy made up by people who just can't handle Beyoncé's success. Others swear the signs have been there all along, from the hospital lockdown stories to the strange interviews and the carefully edited baby bump footage. Either way, fans are locked in, dissecting every lyric, every public appearance, every tiny detail, trying to make sense of what's real and what's just another Hollywood illusion. And now with Jaguar Wright back in the mix, this story refuses to die down. Whether she's exposing a hidden truth or stirring the pot for clout, she's got everybody talking, from old school fans to brand new conspiracy hunters. It's messy, it's dramatic, and it's got people questioning everything they thought they knew about one of music's most powerful couples. But what do you believe? Do you think Beyoncé truly carried Blu Ivy herself? Or was it all a carefully built illusion protected by fame and money? Drop your thoughts down below. I want to hear what side you're on. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. Because the next video, oh, it's about to get even messier. See you on the next one.